back to Halo Halo. As we mentioned earlier in the show, the blockbuster action film G.I.Joe Retaliation, starring Lee Byung-hun and Dwayne Johnson, came in second place at this weekend's box office. A couple of days ago, we spoke to Elodie Yung, who plays one of the female ninjas in the film. She dishes on what it was like working with John M. Chu, sword fighting, and being a crazy girlfriend. Take a look.
What Cobra did to us, they're going to do to the world.
This is it, boys. This is what we waited for.
First of all, congratulations, because the first weekend of release, it hits #1. What did that feel like?
It feels good.
Yeah,
it feels really good. No, it's great. It's a good news, you know.
Yeah. How did you find out? Just on TV, or did John M. Chu text you?
Yes. I think I was with John at this moment, at this time. And he's always on Twitter anyway, so, you know, we can keep updated this way. It's quite easy.
Now, take me back to when you tried out for the role. I understand that you actually had to tape yourself because you were in France?
Yes, no, I was in London.
London,
yes.
okay.
Yes, so I had to tape lots of scenes, and John was like, wow, you just sent me like 30, 40 version of these scenes. And yeah, I just didn't want to miss my chance, and so we did this, and then after that we met on Skype.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it was pretty funny because my manager was like, okay, right, now John, she wants to meet you on Skype. Just be pretty, Elodie. I'm like, okay.
That'll be easy.
Took off my glasses, but I didn't have my contact, so I was talking to John, trying to, you know, to pretend I could see him, but I couldn't. So that was quite funny.
So did you have to do action sequences and stuff for your audition?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, it was just, you know, proper text.
Right.
But Lorenzo de Buenaventura, he saw me in another film that I did, and I think, you know, he knew that I could.
Yeah. Now, tell me a little bit about your character, Jinx.
So I play a ninja. She's kind of a student, and she's following Snake Eyes on this journey. She's also trained by the Blind Master, played by Riza Bobby. Really cool.
That is pretty cool. What's it like working with Riza?
Oh, I think he's the most chilled man on earth. Yes, it was really fun for me.
That's funny. I have this idea of him being scary and very intimidating.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. So sweet and very, very relaxed.
No,
and I think he brought a lot to this character, because you would think, oh, the Blind Master is you know, this little Asian you know, martial artist, and no, it's Reza, and he brings his, you know, his attitude to the part. No, I think it's great.
And you're actually a black belt in karate.
Yeah.
Now, did that play a part in you getting the role?
I don't know. There's so many things, you know, playing. I mean, to get over those many parameters, but I think it helped. At least it helps me when I'm on this type of movie to really enjoy doing the action. Yes. Because I'm not like, oh no, I don't want to do it. I'm like, yeah, give me more. But I trained with Ming Qiu, and she's a wushu artist. Oh, wow. She's a wushu champion, so she taught me how to play with swords, and that was pretty new, because in karate you don't have this. Yeah.
So what was that training like? How intense? How long was it?
Oh, long. And intense. I started in London because when I knew that I had the part, I wanted to, you know, start as early as possible. And then we trained a month before we start shooting, and then the shooting was for 4 months. So it's every day. It's an everyday commitment. Yes.
How heavy are those swords?
You have different kind of swords. First of all, Ming gave me like rubber swords. Then I didn't hurt myself. And then on the day, sometimes when you have close up and stuff like that, it has to be real. So it's metal. I sliced my trousers twice, but didn't hurt myself.
No scratches.
No.
Okay.
And it's pretty heavy. It has to, it has to feel.
Yeah.
You have to feel
I always
them.
wondered about that. I'm like, how heavy are those things?
It's okay. I mean, you can handle them, but it's you have to train.
They're pretty sharp though, to be able to tear your pants.
Yes, I think that they were, and I was like, what's going on? And then after the take, I'm like, whoops, another trouser, please.
What was it like working with Lee Byung-hun?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's such a fantastic actor. I was just watching him. I mean, sometimes he just had this you know, like for a whole day had to do this monologue, and I was just watching and learning, and I've seen, you know, I'm a big fan of BH, and he's done recently Masquerade,
Oh,
I think you say this, and he's a fine comedian.
Really?
He's completely the opposite of what he's doing in G.I. Joe. He's amazing. Yeah, I really love him.
You're pretty much into action films, right? Do you want to venture out a little?
Oh, of course, of course. I think, yeah, recently I had these, you know, amazing opportunities to do this, and it's fun, and I really enjoy it. But I live in London, and I just finished a drama. No sword, no action, really deep and, you know, gritty things to do in this film. So it's called Still. And,
You also have another film with Evan Rachel Wood, 10 Things I Hate About. Tell me a little bit more about that.
But this is a comedy, a romantic comedy.
So there you go. I'm not
only doing action. And this is, it should start in September.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still in production.
Tell me about your character.
Oh, I'm like the ex-girlfriend, a bit crazy and superficial, and it's quite fun. I think it's a fun part, so it's, very different.
So from kicking butt to being a crazy girlfriend. I actually heard that you have a law degree, but decided to venture into acting. What was it about acting?
I think it's just something that grew, you know, little by little, and it's a passion. And I wanted to finish my degree just to make sure that, you know, this is the goal that I was aiming for. So once I had it, I'm like, okay, I can feel free now to do what feels natural and right for me.
Right, and it's acting, we can tell. Yes, the passion is there. Now, you are part French and part Cambodian. Is there a side that you can relate to more? Or?
I grew up in France, but I really feel like I'm a hybrid thing, you know, and I don't feel Cambodian because you know, this is my background, but I feel close to the culture because although I grew up in France, I grew up in I was close to my dad's family. So it's really, for me it's a mix, and I think for my brother it's the same.
Yeah, that's good. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, for me
and congratulations.
Too. Thanks. Thanks.
Whoever did this will be back.
We're all that's left. Let's get to work. World ain't saving itself. You went rogue. I wasn't gonna bury any more Joes. Something else is going on here. Get out of there now.
Thank you so much, Elodie, for stopping by. And don't miss this Wednesday's Hollow because we talked to Lee Byung-hun about his role in G.I. Joe Retaliation. Time for a break, but when we return, we've got Lee Min-ho.